So we've got a tier system that we're going to be doing today. Harry's given me a list of brands that I'm going to rate, and I'll give you a little insight into what I think about them. Right, first up, Boodles. What can we say about Boodles? Nothing bad, that's for sure. The first time I ever heard of Boodles, I was at my sister's wedding, and it was at quite a posh golf club, and they had a Boodles brochure on like in the foyer, and I had a little flick through it, and then I sort of done a bit of research, and yeah, they are up there with the best of them. Yeah, in this country as well, which is nice. So yeah, I think they are gonna have to be at least there. Yeah, incredible company. Really, really lovely designs that a lot of high street jewelers will copy Boodles designs, if that makes sense. There's like a particular ring with different size diamonds. You see it a lot, but it's originally a Boodles design. They are, yeah, at least. I might think about putting it out the top. We'll see how we go. But yeah, they are incredible. What's it? Van Cleef and Arpels. Really high-end jewelers, but you struggle to find a real one. They're so faked. It's a shame, really, but I think that's the mark of a top-end company, is that you'll get faked a lot. If you can find a real one, you will see the quality in it. First time I ever heard the name Van Cleef and Arpels was on the Osbournes TV show. I think Ozzy has a Van Cleef watch when he loses it or something.
Hey! Find out if my watch is gone.
What?
My watch.
What fucking watch?
My Van Cleef.
Where did you leave it?
By the side of the bed.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. So I think we'll go there. Hermes. What can we say about Hermes jewellery? Well, Hermes as a brand, very, very, very high-end, as most people probably know. The leather goods and like saddles and horse equestrian equipment that they're famous for. I'm pretty sure they originally started out making saddles for horses and equestrian equipment, and then have gone into luxury goods. But although they moved into luxury goods, they didn't really move into jewellery. You can buy Hermes jewellery, but I wouldn't say it was rubbish, because you'll get like gents leather bracelets and stuff like that, and their leather is like the best. But jewellery wise, it's high-end costume, I would say. Yeah, if you want something Hermes and you want something affordable, buy something from the jewellery range. I don't think they should have ever done jewellery, to be honest with you. I think they should have stuck with what they're amazing at, and that's leather. But jewellery wise, we'll go there. Garrard, Jewellers to the Queen. Yeah, it's probably the best known jewellers in England. Jewellers to the Queen. You can't really get much better, to be honest with you. There was a program, I think, about Asprey's jewellers, and I think which are obviously unbelievable quality. Been going for donkey's years, and I think Garrard is pretty much on the same sort of ilk as that, and Boodles, that sort of range. Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of Garrard watches. They do a gold watch, and it's quite a common one for big companies to give to retired people or 25 years service. If you see on the back of a watch, congratulations, Colin, whatever, for 25 years service, it's normally a Garrard gold watch. And they're run of the mill. They're nice watches, but the jewelry is like very, very high end. So I think we'll go there. So far so good. Next, Swarovski. It's absolute rubbish. What more can you say about Swarovski jewellery other than it is absolute shit? That's that one. Easy. It's just awful. I don't even know if they use Swarovski crystals in the jewellery. It's base metal. It's really, really cheap. They never last. The amount of times people come in here with them, and I can't do anything with them because they're not even made of silver. So, Thomas Sabo, pretty new company. I think they jumped on the Pandora Tiffany bandwagon of charging 9-carat price for silver. So nice work if you can get it. Really high-end quality for silver goods. I'd say probably as good as Pandora, not quite as good as Tiffany. So quite good for gent stuff. A lot of jewelers do mainly women's stuff, and with a few gents bits. So I think Thomas Sabo is more towards the gents jewelry, to be honest with you. So that's good for the old gents. I think we'll go there because it is good quality. Pandora, like I said before, it's a bit of a weird one because I think that design of like charm bracelet with the beads that fit over like the snake, I think there was a company called Troll Beads that actually invented that, and then Pandora have copied it. I think Pandora came second, but obviously perhaps their marketing and advertising is better, and you don't really hear of Troll Beads at all anymore. Well, we used to be a Stuckist of Troll Beads, and we don't do them. So I think Pandora has sort of cornered the market of those silver beads. So fair play to them. There we go there. Gucci. Gucci is another one a little bit like Hermes. Like, obviously they do some nice stuff. It is a fashion house, so Gucci clothes are what they're known for, but the jewelry is costume. It's like it ain't anything special at all. You can get some silver bits, which are sort of on par with Tiffany, but because Tiffany have already been there, have done that, I wouldn't put them quite as high as Tiffany. Yeah, other than the silver bits, like the odd silver dog tag and stuff like that, it is really just costume. But because they do silver, we'll go there. I think that's fair for Gucci. No, do you know what? We go there. Bulgari, again, this is a bit like the Van Cleef. Everyone knows the name, but very few people have ever seen a real one. Like they're faked so much. Yeah, it's all right. Bulgari jewelry, yeah. I think the name sounds better than it actually is, if I'm honest. Don't really think they're on par with like Boodles and Garrard. I would put them just below there. I think the name precedes it, if that makes sense. But the name carries more weight than the quality of the jewellery. Oh, there we go. Everyone knows Tiffany Co. So I would say most people know Tiffany for the silver jewellery. And the silver is quite iconic. Like they've got some really iconic pieces, especially early 2000s, like the chunky heart necklace. They always done earrings, pendants, and bracelets to match, so you could have like a full set. And different collections of these silver, like heavy silver collections, like say bracelets, necklaces, rings that all sort of match. They are really nice quality, but it's almost like the same price as 9 carat for silver. So you do get lovely quality, but you do have to pay for the name a little bit. That's the silver side. The jewellery side, like when you go into platinum diamonds, 18 carat, that's when Tiffany really starts to shine. I absolutely love Tiffany jewellery. Like if you get a Tiffany single stone engagement rings, the thing to look out for, most of the silver jewellery comes in the little cardboard turquoise boxes. If you open one of those cardboard turquoise boxes and there's a navy blue suede box, that's when you know you've got something nice. They're the ones to look for. So whenever you see a Tiffany navy blue suede jewellery box, that's when to get excited. That's when I get excited. They only use flawless coloured diamonds, and it shows. The finish on Tiffany jewellery is just, I just love it. It's just like I say, a lot of people just think of it as silver stuff, but the high-end jewellery that they're famous for is almost untouchable. I say almost because go there. Yeah, they are top tier. Vivienne Westwood. It's tut. Absolute tut. Again, like Gucci, it's clothes that she's famous for, and if you've got a Vivienne Westwood dress, then you're rich, and that's the end of it. But if you've got Vivienne Westwood jewellery, you've been given a ropey Christmas present. It's just like awful costume jewellery. It's just, yeah. Versace. To be honest with you, I don't know much about Versace jewellery. As far as I know, it is just costume. Obviously, you'll see gold jewellery with the Versace like symbol on it, but it's not Versace. I'll be honest, I don't know much about that brand. I could be wrong, but I think it is just costume. I don't want to be doing them an injustice, so I'll put them there. But I don't know much about Versace, if I'm honest. Graff. That's pretty much all you need to say about Graff. What do you say about Laurie Graff? One of the richest men in Britain. One of the best collections of diamonds. That if you Google Laurie Graff diamond collection, honestly, it will just blow you away. His diamond collection is worth billions. Quite often when you see a massive, fancy, oversized or fancy coloured diamond, he is normally in the running to buy it. And then he will do something. He won't just put it in the safe. He will make something incredible with it. God tier. You can't say any more than that. It doesn't get any better. They're the ones that everyone wants to be. They're this Graff diamonds. Also famous for the masked raid a few years ago. So you have to be invited, or you can't just rock up to the Graff Diamond boutique and just walk in there. You have to make an appointment or be invited. I think I've only ever seen one Graff ring in my whole life, and it was the best ring I've ever seen. Dior. Done a good collaboration with Jordan. I like the shoes, jewelry wise. It's just costume. Nah. I actually think when a company like that just do costume jewelry, I honestly think it damages the brand. I've just like Dior is so high end, and the jewelry's like gold plated. It just don't really go hand in hand. It's a bit odd. Again, Louis Vuitton, exactly the same. Yeah, if you want a pair of shoes, you're paying £1,000. If you want some of their jewelry, it's like 40 quid. Just, yeah. Unfortunately, it's just one of those companies that have, it's like a novelty thing. It's almost like they do that. If you can't afford like the shoes or the bags or whatever, you can get something with the name on by buying the jewelry, if you see what I mean. Yeah, it's probably the same company making all the jewelry for all these like costume jewelry places. Oh, here we go. Graff is god tier, but the only one that can sit next to it, Cartier. What can you say about Cartier jewelry? It's flawless. I absolutely love it. I only own 2 pieces of jewelry. I've got a money clip and a bangle, and they're both Cartier. That is, the quality of the Cartier jewelry is just untouchable. Like the hinges and the clasps on the bangles, they're machine made. Like there ain't no jeweler sitting there hand making like Cartier love bangles, because you can't. Like no human can make that. They are beyond that. Like they're machine made, but to such a high precision. Like those Cartier love bangles, this nail bangle, like the hinge on it is just, they're just A1. Yeah. I can't put them in front of Graff because I just couldn't do that, but that's the next best spot. My personal favourite. So there we go. My humble opinion, obviously, but that's where I would put them.